Hello everyone and welcome back to Keyboard Surfer. So today we will be making a live Android app and we will be then sharing it with our friends by building an APK. So first of all, let me close this. I'll just go to Android Studio which is present over in my search bar. You can see. Now I'll just click on it and let it open. Now you can already see I have created many apps in here. So today we will be creating a new project. So just click on this. We will select empty activity. Then we are going to give it the name. Let's create an app on Addit. So Addit will basically be an app which will be able to add two numbers and show the user its result. We will just click on finish and it will take like a minute to just build the project. You can see over here. So till it's doing the work, you can subscribe to our channel and also like this stream. So you can see that the code is started to come on my screen. I just close this and then I'll open this, and then what I'm going to do, here you can see that plugin error. So if any error is shown, just ignore it. It usually shows it because the plugin is not working. So if the plugin is not working, you can also go to settings. It happens with me like many times. You can go to plugins and then you can select the plugins which is causing the issue. So the plugin causing the issue right now is Code Navigator. So I will just, this is not present over in my installed, so I'll just search it over here, Code Navigator. So it is not at all installed. I guess there's some error in this Android Studio only. So you can see that it's doing all the work it needs to do and it has been done. Now you can just click over here and we will be proceeding with the layout of our app. So the layout of our app will be pretty simple. We will just give the user to input two text. We will have a heading and we will have a button which will allow the user to see the submit the numbers. So first of all we have this thing over here which is hello world. So I'm just gonna place it in the center and then I'm going to change its text to uh, the heading of our ad, which is added question and exclamation marks, and then I'm going to go to the properties and text style. I will enable bold and italic. Then I'm going to go to color and then I will select something near aqua like that, and then I'm going to select the font. So I'll just select size. So over here there is text size, so I'll just do it to like something this way. We can do it bigger. You can also change the heading to anything that you like. I'm creating it with the name added. You can create it with any other name too. So over here you can see added. It's okay, cool. Now we are going to add a background for our app. So we could create a background, plain background, but we could also create a gradient background, and I like gradient background most. So I'll just select Web Gradients. There's a wonderful website for getting some gradient colors and it looks pretty good. Over here, let's select one. So the text color is aqua, so deep blue is going to work, I guess. So I'll see some more. I like this one, so I'm going to select this. Its name is Neo Moon, so it's pretty good. Then we are going to go over here. We are going to main activity. We are going to go over here in activity main layout. Okay, we are going to open our project files, and over here we are going to go into, something, where is it located? So I'll just go to the app menu, and from here maybe I can just add an SRC main res. Then I'm going to go to drawables, and then I'm going to create a new drawable resource file. I'm gonna name it gradient. I'm gonna click on OK. So it's there. Now I'm going to select item, then shape, then gradient. Then I'm gonna give it some properties. Not type, we gotta give angle first. So I'm gonna go to angle, then set it to 90. Then I'm going to go to start color, and then I'm going to copy the first color from here, which is this. So I'll just copy it and come over here and paste it. It's pretty good. I can just copy the end color too, and then type end color, and it looks pretty good according to me. So then what I'm going to do is gonna give it the type linear and then save it. I don't think so there should be any error in our code, but still, for once I'll check it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll just do this. Yeah, you can see that all the errors are gone now and it is good. I'll just close this, go to over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this, and then I'm going to go to main XML, then I'm going to go to code, and over here I'll type background, and then I'm going to give it the location, and our app should be looking good. Yes, it looks pretty cool. So over here we can see that there's a problem. What is it? We can see its layout is everywhere. There has been no problem. Okay, we might have hard coded it. So what you can do to fix this issue is, okay, there will be many of these, so we will talk about them after getting all the elements in here. So the first thing is that we can now go to, I'll just do this. So yeah, it looks good now. I can just close this here. Now I will go over to my here, and then I'm going to go to common, and then I'm going to give a text, and then I'm going to select signed. So signed is selected for, wait a second, I'll just constrain it. Constrain it basically means that attach springs to the element so that its location is fixed. We put it here and give it the ID of, I'll change its text size to, I'll give it the ID of num1 because it is the number 1. So signed basically means that you will also be able to do negative numbers. So yeah, that's good. So over here we can enable and disable it. So if you will disable it, your workspace will be cleaner and it will be better like this. I usually keep it closed, but yeah, I need to open it because I need to open the project files and all that. So right now I'll close the project files and get to work. Now I'll just copy this thing and then paste it again and let it go a little down and change its ID to num2. Then refactor basically means that if any where the ID previous ID is used, so it will change it. So I'm gonna give a button over here. This will be a button to submit it. Just do horizontally and vertically in parents. Done. Then I'm going to go to text view and grab one, and then I'm going to constrain it magically like this. These are shortcuts that you should know. So done, done, and then I can get it a little up, and then yeah, done. So our basic layout is done. I will just do a little of decoration. I'll come over here and give the person the hint that what he has to input. Enter the first number. I'll just give that, and we'll do the same with other. Enter the second number. Done. So it is done now. I can just let it be here. Yeah. Then what the next thing that I'm going to do is change the text color of all these. So I'll just go to color and I'll change the text color to something like this. Do the same with the other and do the same with text view. So there's a common theme. Done. Now I'll just come over here and select this color, and then I'll just remove this text because I want to present the answer in front of the user, not text view. I'm gonna remove this and then done. So now if we come to the problems, there are some things that you can do. So you can just do this and then do this and then set autofill send. Done. Now the next thing that you can do, the next thing is that you should go to every element and then click on it and then click on it and then extract, because what it is saying that you have hard coded the string. That means you could add it to a file which is present over here in the edit apps src mean, I guess rep res, and then values and then strings. You can just open it and you can see that app name, string name, app name, edit, and add it is present in here. So you can do that also. So I'll just do everything from here because it is faster. It depends on you the which way you want to do it. Some prefer it by code while some like to do this. I usually do this because it is faster and it makes the work easier for you, and Android Studio is made for that work only. So what has happened over here, I don't know. Maybe some error is there, so I'll just see if there is any problem. It has detected no problem till now. Then what is happening? I'll just undo. I'm just going to undo it until the background is back. Yeah, it is back. So something that caused the issue was, I guess, let's do them one by one so I can come set autofill ends. Now will it do any effect? I'll just check it. So I can, no, it has done no effect. I can come here and do, so again no effect, no effect till now, no effect, no effect. Hard coded string button should use string resource. I guess this is the one causing the issue, but no. Alright, I will come over to strings and then change the this button to solve because I want the text to be solved. Save it and then come over here. Why isn't it changed? So I'm gonna save it and and then come over here. It's still not done, so maybe I'll just change the text from here to solve it. It happens sometimes, so I'll just create a new string if it is hard coded, and then do the same over here. Change the ints first to a small f into the first number. Done. Then I can go to the and save them, and then I can go to here, and then I can just see if there is any problem. Yeah, there is one problem. So I'll just fix this pretty quickly. Okay, and okay, extract single source. Okay, done. So what is that I can remove this because I want the new one to be present in here. So what I'm going to do is it will only let one to be present over here. Okay, so I can remove this one, not this. I want to remove this one. Removed. I don't think so that there should be any error in our app. Yeah, there is none. So now to do, you can just connect your USB to your device and then do it. But for showing it to you, I'll have to create a new hardware in here. You can do that easily. So I'll select this, and then next I want it to be in portrait, and then boom. It will take less than a second for it to complete. Then we can just run our AVD. AVD basically is an emulator for Android, running Android apps. So I'll just open this up. It should not take much time, but because it is loading for the first time, it may take like 30 to 40 seconds to show the Google logo, and then it will work fine, I guess. So till it is happening, you can see it already happened. So we can go to main activity Java for now, because we now need to code our app, because a blank app is like an image only, but it is present in our app. So it should give a user a reason to keep the app. So we are going to create that reason. By that I basically meant that we are going to add some properties in here. We are going to do some conversion, and then we will be able to add these two sums. So first we will do it till it is opening. It takes some time for opening in the first place, so it might take some time for it to open. You can see that it has started, but I'll just code our app first. So we will just quickly come over here and then give private, and first is edit text, private edit text. Done. And num1, I'll just give the semicolon over here. I'll just copy this again, but this time give it num2. And the second last thing is we need a private text view to display the answer that you can see on here. We are going to give it the answer property, then we are going to create the last, which is our button. So we can create private button, and then give it the name submit, and then do the semicolon. Done. So I guess our emulator is open now, so we can run the app and see if this works. Because if I'll go further, so there could be some issues like the layout is not fitting properly on like smaller phones, so there should be some space left all over the place. So it's saying that the Gradle build is running, so I'll let it run. It should not take much of my time. It will only take something like 30 to 40 seconds, because it is first time happening. It is it is installing the app to this device, and then only it will be able to work. So till it's happening, it may take a minute. I don't think so it will take more than a minute. So I'll come over here and then write some code. We are going to assign num1 find view by id, and then the id is going to be r dot id dot num1. Done. I'll do the same. Num2 is equals to find view by id r dot id dot num2. So it's done. I'll just with the semicolon, then I'm gonna go to answer equals to find view by id and then r dot id dot text view. Done. Then the next thing is r submit submit is equals to find view by id r dot id dot what is our last thing, button. Done. And then we are going to give it a semicolon, and it's done. Now we can go come over here and see our app. It looks pretty legit, and we can enter some numbers in here. You can see you can also give negative numbers in here. So it's pretty cool. So I'll just close the ABD for now, because ABD requires a lot of CPU power and it may slow down your computer. So I don't want the recording to get destroyed, and I'm not even using the ABD right now. So why should I let it be open? The next thing that we're gonna do is pretty simple. Only 5 lines of code is left. It will only take a minute for us to complete the app. Then let's just follow what I'm doing. So first of all, I'll just do submit dot set on click listener new view on click listener. Then we are going to create a new int, and we are going to give it num1 and then equals to num, wait a second, I'll give it number1. Then we are going to give it num1 dot get text dot toString. Save it, do the same again, int number 2 is equals to num1 dot get text dot toString. So it's done. It will show an error because I forgot to add integer dot parseInt. Done. Then I'm going to place all this code inside of this box. Done. Then I'm going to do the same in the second, just like that. Integer dot parseInt num2 dot gets text to string. Now we are going to do something which is int we are naming it sum, maybe, yeah. And then what I'm going to do is pretty simple. Number1 plus, you can also do minus, multiply another signs, and you can change the name of the app. Number1 plus number2. Done. Then what we are going to do is we are going to I'm going to set, no, not set, it's answer dot set text, like that. The sum is, and then this. Done. And then plus, what we are going to do is plus sum. Done. Now if there is any problem, I'll go field can be converted into a local variable. I'll just do all these things. I'm just gonna let them be because it is causing some issues in my app and I don't want that to happen. So I'll just let it be. Just do it some, and there is no error you can see over here. Only the one error which is here is this submit button. It's saying that it can be converted into a local variable. It's your choice. You can just do it by going into over here, then going over here, and then just do this. Done. Done. We'll save it, and our app is ready to run. Now I'll go to ABD Manager and then open it. You could already see that in the beginning the size on Dex was something near 500 and now it is like 10 GBs. So if you want you can use the ABD, or I prefer to use a device, and you should do that too. You can see that the second time it opened pretty quickly. So we are going to close this app for reinstallation. I'm going to do clear all. Then we are going to do that and then run the app. It will take something like a minute to finish because there has been a lot of changes. Till then I'll change the theme colors to something better. I don't like these colors. You can see that this time they are already done, and you can see that our app should be working and the emulator is working fine. We can put 500 over here and 36 over here, and it is not showing in here. So what is happening? Let me see in main activity. One thing that is happening is the text is named answer. So we could just get it out from there, and maybe then it will work. No, it's not going to work. We are going to place it over here only. Then I don't know why it happens. So what we can do is go to main activity, come over here, see the attributes of this button. Then we can see the ID, which is button. So yeah, what error is exactly present in here? So maybe there's an error because of this. So I'll just do this and all that. Unused import statement, where is? I'll just optimize them. Provide grade, provide no. No, not here. Okay. I think that it should show the error again. So I'll just restart the activity because it's faster. And I did like no changes. Did I do something wrong in the color of this? Maybe error. No field, reinstall the app. Okay. I removed some of the code, so it is saying that if you are removing something then you have to restart the app, and I'll do that, and you can see that now our app might work and it might won't. So you can see that the sum is 61. Now I get it. What was happening in the first place was if I am inputting the numbers, then I'm doing this. So what I did was clicked on this, and because of that the sums were coming, but when I do it here it's not gonna show the sums. That's why it was happening. So it's done. You can just share it to your friends and I'll be telling you how. So just close the AVD, and if you are on your device just close that, just build it, click on build project and it should start, and it is done. I'll close this project from here, and then I'm gonna close this, and then to find your APK you can go over to C drive users, whatever your name is. Then you can go to Android Studio projects, Then you can go to the app that you created. I created add it right now, and then apps, and then build, and then output, then apk, and debug, and this you can copy it to Google Drive and send it to your friends. Guys, I hope that you like this tutorial and you would like to see more Android tutorials or even HTML tutorials like I have created one in the past. So with that being said, I would like to end the stream and wish you a great day ahead. Bye for now. See you.